Hello CWI Business faculty. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to download your gradebook into Excel and how to easily count up how many of your students were able to successfully complete our student learning outcomes and programmatic outcomes so that you can enter that information into the online form, which is essentially our old OA process. So the first thing you want to do is go into your class and into your gradebook. Now you don't want to do this until your grades are completely done and that you have completely updated your SLOs and your PLO columns, and so see the other video if you need help with that process. So you can see over here that I have my SLOs and PLOs. You just want to make sure those are all complete. Now to export your gradebook, you're going to go up here to the top right hand corner and just hover over Work Offline and then hit Download. Once it does that, it'll give you some options here. I always just go with what's already pre-selected, and then you can hit Submit, and then you will hit Download. Now I'm not actually going to do this. I already have it open just because I don't want my student names to show up. So when I open up, then the file that I get looks something like this. At the very back of your Excel sheet should be the SLO and PLO columns. I can see that they're starting right here and they go all the way through to here. So these are the ones that I want to count and see how many students received a 70 or better, showing that they successfully completed that outcome. So one thing you can do is you can highlight all of your information. You can go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, and do greater than. And so in this case, I'm actually just going to put 69.9 because I didn't have an equals to there. And I like green better because it shows red just seems wrong. So as you can see in my particular class, students were meeting objectives fairly well. This is a very end of program class, and most of our students do complete this class successfully. So you could then count these up if you wanted to. In this case, it would be easy because I know how many students I have and I could just count across. Yours might be a little more complicated than that. So a way to just get a straight up count is you can go up and do the COUNTIF function, so COUNTIF. And when you do that, we'll select the range. So for SLO1, I'm going to highlight all of those cells for my students. And then in the criteria, I'm going to put greater than or equals to, and then put 70. And then when I hit OK, you'll see that I have 17 students that successfully completed that criteria. And then I can drag this all the way across. Then when I go into the online form, which you find in the Blackboard department site, then when you're filling out that form, you could just enter these numbers as they go along. Everything should hopefully be in the same order, making it really easy for you to just fill out that online form. And I think that's all you need to know in order to get how many students successfully completed each of their SLOs and PLOs quickly. And as always, if you have any questions about doing this process, please feel free to either shoot me an email or call me. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. Thanks for your help with all of this.